purpose
สถานการณ์
and this is the content that they need to learn and then show them the situation
คุณศรีสมรวันนี้เป็นอะไรมาคะ
they watch this
ไปรักษา
video
ที่ไหนบ้างไหมคะก็เวลาเขาเฉยค่ะกลางวันแล้วก็เย็น
and after the first video there will be the question come up and they will need to answer question if their answers is to go back or read the content again and then come back to watch video and answer again until they can pass that means they can answer correctly so that all that we through collaboration set by the nursing council. Okay, come back to look at what I like to talk today. I like a little bit about the institution of nursing education in a brief overview of COVID-19 in Thailand, talk about innovation and collaboration that can enhance the quality of education response to COVID-19 pandemic in Thailand. Let's look, okay. มันไม่ใหญ่พิมพ์ได้ไหมโอเค all right okay I can just slideshow now okay I like to tell you a little bit about nursing educational institutions in Thailand we have altogether 96 schools and 30 nursing colleges are under Faculty of Nursing of Pabrom Rational Institute, Ministry of Public Health. The only nursing school stays in Thailand, a part of the Ministry of Higher Education. We still have school and still other ministry too. So other 6 schools or college or faculty are under Ministry of Higher Education, Ministry of Defense, also private universities or other organizations. So you can see that at Faculty of Nursing Pabrom Rational Institute, we share a big amounts of production in Thailand. Like each year, we produce almost 50% of the nursing graduates that supply to health service settings in Thailand. For me, I work Rational College of Nursing จังหวัดนนทบุรี which is a public nursing educational institution within a faculty of nursing under Ministry of Public Health Thailand. At my college, we accommodate more than 700 students, nurse, and over 100 academic and supportive staff. Let me tell you again, but for the Faculty of Nursing of Pabrom Rational Institute, we have altogether about 15,000 nursing students altogether. That about nursing schools in Thailand. Next, let's look at a brief overview of COVID-19 situation in Thailand. I try to make it brief, like Australia and many other countries. We faced the first case in January 2020. Like at that time, after a while, after the first case in January, during March, we got very peak time for the infection. So around mid-March, on the 18th of March 2020, schools and universities were ordered to close. And then we stay a while before we reopen around July 2020. That quite a few months that we need to change from face-to-face teaching, change from on-site classroom to online classroom. And not long after that, we got hit by the second wave that was about December 2020. And that time, like we need to do state and local quarantine, and we need to quarantine our students too. And not long after the second wave, like second wave was short because like we can do like bubble and sealing quarantine, local quarantine. We quarantine spot by spot, but not long after that we got hit by the third waves and fourth wave that start around mid-April. And school and universities were ordered to close again in late February until this month. So school just start to from the 1st of November, but some schools still delay their close their opening to mid of November. And after they reopen, some school have to close again because of they found some infection within among the students. That current situation on 23rd of November, our case go down to be about 5,000, and the death is about 53 cases. Let's look at what we have done during the context of COVID-19 pandemic. This, like I said, all schools were shut. The classes and on-site teaching activities were suspension, and online teaching methods were employed. Master plan had to be changed, and all clinical practicum courses were canceled and have to change to be online or like practice in laboratory. The strategies used to deal with the pandemic include being alert and rapidly respond to the compliance with government policies, prevention strategies, and also replan to control so that our students to graduate on time. So we have to try to change the plan, like the situation in Australia when we can't do the on-site classroom, we have to do online class. When we cannot do clinical practice in situation, we have to do in the work situation or in laboratory. We talk about alternative teaching methods. Firstly, you need to develop learn resources, develop of the competency of our staff and students to be ready for online teaching courses. And we need to transform and adapt to new normalcy. And we have to share resources for alternative teaching learning methods. We're lucky because we have altogether 30 nursing schools that we can share resource, but the thing is to find enough device, for example, computer and tablet for our students, especially for the first wave of the COVID-19 pandemic, because it happened quickly, and then we didn't have a chance to prepare anything. We had to ask students to go home, like in our colleges. Usually, our students stay at the accommodation in a school, but when we were to close, we had to send all students home.
Dr. Kamala.
She's out from Zoom, Pak Iwan.
She's out from Zoom.
Yeah.
So
We just
does any committee would like to or contact her?
yes, I will.
Yeah. So Bapak Ibu, if you have any question, please you can write in the chat room. Otherwise, you can ask directly speakers.
Things
Uh, while we waiting for her back, if you have any to Dr. Susan, please feel free to do. Yeah. So Pak Putu, can you invite anybody who would like to ask question to Dr. Susan? So I think for the participant, yeah.
I was just going to add something. I was thinking about when I was listening to the article about flow of information right at the beginning. It's an experience very similar in that we were dealing with change. One of the things that really stressed us was flow of information, and so what a strategy that worked well was to set out weekly newsletters to the students, and that reduced the email